Look who's back on the Movie Buff Reactions channel. It's been a while.
Glad to be.
Today we're going to be reacting to some fake movie trailers. And they were done as parodies by two of my favorite online reviewers. The first one is by Noah Antwiler, who is best known as the Spoony one with his show The Spoony Experiment. He's a popular movie and game reviewer. He's been kind of out of it for a while because of personal reasons and stress. It's very complicated and I don't want to get into it right now.
Yeah.
But a few years ago, he collaborated with Brad Jones to make a fake trailer that parodied the Human Centipede, one of the most notorious horror films of the past 10 years, best known as the ass-to-mouth movie. This trailer is called The Human Spider. I'm not going to describe it, we're just going to watch it, and her reaction is going to be fresh, so this should be interesting. Brad and his buddy Brian Lewis. Spoony.
Hi. Our car broke down about a block away. Is it alright if we use your phone? Are you alone?
His famous character, Dr. Insano.
No.
Come inside.
No. You silly humans?
Water.
Even more. No.
Water.
Green jello spilled in it?
Lime flavored roofie juice.
What the fuck did you do to us?
The pooping drug. X-Lax.
Motherfucking bitch.
Gentlemen, I am Dr. Insano. Welcome to my creepy basement. I intend to join the gastric systems of two human beings in a way never thought possible. I will create the world's first human spider.
They're wearing
Daring men.
they're wearing adult diapers.
Yes, they are.
Shit, Jeff. I gotta shit.
What? No.
You gotta push too, Brad. Gotta push too.
Ugh. Sarah.
I was gonna say they have to have 8 legs.
Ugh. Human starfish.
Even for me, this is really fucked up. Oh, Christ.
That's a good little villain.
So, yeah, it's
It's pretty entertaining.
fun parody of the genre. And that character, Dr. Insano, is a reoccurring supporting character from the Spoony Experiment. And for a while was also on atop the fourth wall. Also played by Noah. And the thing about him is he's just a mad scientist wanting to take over the world, never succeeding. His most successful experiment being his jello mass of a sun. And he may or may not be gay. He invented a machine that can literally tell how gay a person is. And he also appeared in a couple of Nostalgia Critic related videos and movies. Yeah, Noah, he goes all out doing that. Yahoo!
He does it well.
And that voice. Another instance where I'm like, how do you do that for so long?
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't have to do too many takes.
Actually, Noah's a perfectionist, and I heard he does a lot of takes.
Ooh.
And Brad and Brian were real funny here as the unfortunate victims. Just the way they acted as they were bent over.
Hopefully they didn't actually have to try to, like, I don't know, test what it was like to react to Miralax. Or X-Lax, whatever.
And Sarah, formerly married to Brian, but now she's married to Dave Gobble, appeared as the third victim there, all hunched over. Anything else you gotta say about the first Human Spider trailer?
Pretty entertaining. Nice job, guys.
It is, and also, it looks great.
Yeah.
Like the
Well
quality.
done.
Yeah.
Good storyline.
Very well edited.
Yeah.
It kind of feels almost a little, I mean, they left out like the rating part and shit, but
Yeah.
it kind of feels a little like a real trailer.
I love how I cut back to him in the end and everything like that. Just really well done.
And the same year, Brad Jones wrote and directed his own Human Spider fake trailer, a parody of the sequel. In fact, the titling, the first one was called First Sequence. This one is Human Spider 2 Full Sequence. And this one, the quality is more in Brad's wheelhouse, where he's not going out of the way for like HD. What he does is, it works and feels good enough, and it's a little bit of a backhand compliment, but you gotta see it to understand.
Yeah.
This one, it has a bit of a paradox feel to it.
Hi, our car broke down about a block away. Is it alright if we use your phone?
Are you alone?
Yeah.
I will create the world's first human spider.
Yeah.
So excited. That was a really good face.
Oh shit, yeah. I got a shit.
What? No.
Mr. Bill.
Oh, God. Poor bobblehead.
A deranged fan.
The human spider was just a fake trailer. It was just a fake trailer. He's gonna sew us together, ass to ass, ass to ass.
With a deranged plan.
Ow.
Oh, God.
Elmer. You're gonna like this in a sec. It's a sequel, it's a real number 2.
Hey, what does that say? What does that say? Things are gonna get awfully gooey down here.
What is she?
Right?
What does it stink? Does it stink? There's two people shitting in an open room fucking stink?
Yeah.
Hey, ow! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Ugh.
No cracks, no scars. That's my omen.
So there I was, being chased down by rock poetry, and then all of a sudden, a baby done plopped out on me. I was only molested once, and that happened 9 months ago.
This is Brad Jones again. We're just letting you know we received your message and we're sending Brad your way for the audition.
Wow, I can't believe I'm auditioning for a movie by the great Claudio Fragasso. Did you know that on the set of
Was
the
he even
first
alive in
Human
2011?
I insisted that I bleach my asshole. Now I know that you couldn't see my ass in the movie, but it was just a little something for me and the IMDb trivia page. So this is where the audition is. I gotta say, this feels right to me.
Feels comfortable in pull-ups.
Ugh.
Stop hitting him on the head. It's getting really old.
It's 100% medically ridiculous.
It's much worse than it's real. Really? That makes this really pointless.
You can kill yourself.
Oh, you mean the doctor's not even in this one? This is balls.
So, what did you think of the second Human Spider trailer?
Still interesting.
I like them both, but I like
I think
this.
the first.
Which one do you like best?
I like the first one better.
I actually like the second one better, so looks like we're at odds.
Agree to disagree.
What do you like best on the first one? Like makes it better.
I just like the flow of it better. This one I think felt a little bit more long and drawn out.
I suppose.
I like all of them and I support them.
Support our boys.
Yes, no, I don't want to.
I like them both too, but I like the second one a little more just because of how it's crazier than the first one.
Yes.
Like it goes, the first
It's definitely
one,
more horror movie feeling.
the first one felt a little like a trailer in the fact that it didn't show a ton.
Yeah.
But this one, it showed a lot. And I just loved the blood splatter moment. Stop hitting him on the head!
I questioned whether that was poop because I thought like maybe they were like he was like
But no, it's the head.
yeah. Well,
Um,
that was clarified later. But in black and white, I was like, is that poop?
And I'm not usually one for shit jokes unless it's either James Rolfe or Lloyd Kaufman. But the reaction after they both had that shit explosion, like the deranged fan going, oh, that was funny, and oh, does it stink? The deranged fan, the guy who was like, that's Jared Foyles. What do you think of him in this?
It was very entertaining.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
Jared,
Good acting.
he used to be a main member of Brad Jones's group, but he left for various reasons a couple years ago. He's still friends with Brad, and whenever they're in the same vicinity, they occasionally collaborate for the midnight screenings. He's a very funny guy, and I just liked his evil laugh in the glasses.
Oh,
Just full on nuts.
Nutty.
Borderline retarded. Jillian, who used to be married to Brad, and she doesn't really work with the site much anymore, but she's on good terms with everybody, I believe.
Yeah.
She has good comedic timing, and that very fake southern accent she did was adorably, stupidly funny. Jake Norval, as the first victim of the deranged fan. Say what you will about him, but he was very talented and was very funny. And knowing what an asshole he would turn out to be in real life, there is an extra bit of enjoyment to see him in a role where he was put through so much pain and suffering. That's all I really gotta say, other than Spoony is very talented, and I hope someday he can return, and maybe in Brad's new movie that I'm an associate producer on. And Brad, we know what he's all about. He has great writing, comedic timing, and delivery. He can make just about anything, and these little parody skits, I don't think he has the time for them anymore, but when he does do them, they are excellent, and I'm open to anything Brad Jones does, anything he appears in. I will watch it, and
You should star in it.
well, if he takes auditions, I might send something in.
Unless it's the audition in the basement with the mad scientist.
It's worse when it's real. Yeah, if you want to see both of these fake but very well done trailers, one more professional, one more guerrilla, click the links down below and check out the works of the Snob and the Spoony one.
Enjoy.